So Campbell's Boatyard started off as Campbell's Boatyard, and that's Town Creek Boatyard where we are today. My mentor that I worked with back in the boating, when we were building boats, actually was building a boat for Ken Shaw, the owner of this boatyard, when I was probably 9 years old. Fast forward, many years later, I was on my own doing boat restoration in Cordova, and Ken had decided he wanted to rent this particular boatyard, so we bought the business and rented the boatyard here, and then eventually ultimately bought it from Ken. We expanded to Bachelor's Point, I guess maybe 6 years or so after we were here, which is a much larger facility on the other side of Oxford here. Then the Bates facility, which is just a block away from where we are at the moment, was owned by the same family that had purchased Bachelor's Point. And gave us the opportunity to purchase the Bates location, which is now Campbell's Jack's Point.
The best part of having 3 different locations under the same umbrella is that it expands the type of boats. Like at Jack's Point, there are smaller boats, mainly smaller boats with the inboard, outboard, or outboards. And then we go up to Bachelor's Point, which has the larger boats with more systems and that type thing. So it kind of made it so we could diversify.
I think what makes us unique is the fact that we have an incredibly experienced crew. I will say our approach is, as a big family, several of our guys I went to school with here in the local county, you know. Many of them have had children when we had children, so our kids have grown up together over the years.
We like to make sure that the customers know about our employees, because there's so much more to our guys than just what they do at work. So they can connect with customers in many different aspects.
What means a lot to the customers to me is I hear them say that I enjoy talking to the guys that are working on my boat. The mechanics in particular, people are always interested in what's happening mechanically on the boats, for sure, because a lot of times it's what actually gets them home. We're constantly striving to improve the facilities, because these boatyards aren't so different than a nice motor yacht with a lot of bright work and systems and trimmings. There's always something we can maintain here. The upgrades are crucial for us to keep up with the industry and trying to keep up with the boater today. So the floating docks are, you know, incredibly appealing, especially to a lot of the boaters that are aging a little bit, maybe just makes them more comfortable getting on and off their boats.
When people come to us for the first time, I think I'm proud to say that most of them have been very happy with whichever yard they have contacted, the response and the attitude of the people that they have been dealing with. I think that being local and being a part of the business has made it so it does feel more personal. And I think that's important, or it is for our company.
We kind of market ourselves as a boatyard with a marina atmosphere. We've always been full service in working boatyards, but in this world today, we run clean operations to entertain that marina atmosphere for folks, so they can come and enjoy the evening and not feel like they're caught up in the industrial activities of a boatyard. We've been with Cummins and Onan for over 20 years. We're relatively new in the Yanmar program, though we've worked on the motors for decades. We've been a Yanmar dealer for about 2 years now. We've been with Yamaha Marine for, I guess we're going 6 years now. 6 years with Yamaha.
My name is Daryl Fry. I'm a service manager for Campbell's Boatyards, primarily at our Jacks Point location. With Campbell's Boatyards, multiple locations and many talented technicians, as well as multiple service managers. We have past experiences. If you come in with a particular repair or service that needs to be done, chances are we've done it before.
We just recently started working with Mercury, and it's an evolution of some of the products we work on with Cummins as well, that interchange between manufacturers. Again, you mentioned earlier, this is about trying to keep up with technology.
My name is Alan Campbell. I'm the service manager here at Bachelor's Point. In terms of being a clean marina, I think one of the biggest things is we kind of try to hop on top of what the requirements are really early on. So, for instance, we have a water filtration system that we use for power washing our boats. So we're actually recycling water and not pumping water back into the river. I just think it's a good thing, especially because the bay is how we make our livelihood, and we try to adhere to it as best we can.
We also we do painting, so we work with All Grip. It's Axial Noble is the parent company, and we paint All Grip. Use All Grip products and All Care products on a lot of the boats we work on. We do sell boats. We have a yacht sales office. It's over at our Bachelor's Point location. My younger brother PJ is the broker there, and we market, anywhere from a 26-foot regulator to a 60-foot sailboat. It's quite a variety of things we may represent.
We're a start to finish brokerage. We're locally owned and operated. Just like helping people find boats, we help them through the whole process of going out and figuring out what boat suits them. We go from start to finish, help them find the boat.
My favorite spot at Town Creek would be the 2 Adirondack chairs that look out over the creek. And you can sit there, talk to the customers as they come in. Living right next door is probably an added bonus, so it feels like our backyard.
My favorite spot at Jack's Point is probably sitting out at a bench out by the flagpole there. It gives you a look straight out of Town Creek, so you see all the boats coming and going from the creek.
Campbell's is a family. We look at them as family. They look at us as family.
It's a great place to work because the guys here, it's a great community, tons of knowledge. I love learning. Everybody here does, and if you don't know the answer, there's somebody that has it.